Good morning, good morning. Getting set up real fast. Send 17 ready, send 19. Alright, looks like the crew is rearing up and ready to go. I will turn on the music. Go over to Clash. Let me see, does the chat look better? I played around with the chat a little bit this stream. Oh, I forgot to pull the 1 second, actually. Oops. I gotta pull the chat, which I totally forgot to do. Let me go grab it real fast. I was talking about how I made the chat better and then I yeeted it entirely. You'll love to see it. Peace. Pull it up. Does it work? Hold on. Where's my chat? I think it'll start appearing now, but we'll see. Give it a moment. You slept for 50 hours today? Don't think that's how time works. All right, let's go to Sen 17. Oh wait, no, I screwed something up. I made the chats fade in and out. Now I see what happened. Okay. Wait, whoa. Let's go to that feature. Okay, I may have messed around too much. This is the Sen professional stream that we're looking at. Never forget, boys. This is how the pros do it. Copy. All right, here we go. Except everything's red now. Okay, we can work with the red background. Let's try that out. Geez, come on, Sen, you need some caffeine? Maybe we do. It's been a long work week, all right? Sen sometimes needs to lock in IRL. Are we in the right clan? Nightmare. Haven't been here in a while. Let's see what I got. Oh, they're giving me defaults. Oh no. Oh no. I have not done a max GM this week yet. Those have not been going good. Alright, lock in. Did not miss a goblin, but we have a really slow Sparky, by the way. Okay, wizard doesn't take much damage. Bro, I swear, my Sparky luck on GM has not been good lately. But still going pretty okay so far. Giants beat a good wall. It's all about that 12 o'clock. Sen, that's why you need a girlfriend to give you a stress relief? Isn't that the exact opposite? Like, if you want more stress in your life, you should get a girlfriend, not less. I don't think that works out in practice for most people. Jay Gary, what's been your experience? Does your girlfriend or wife provide you relief and reduce the stress that you face? All right. Wizard dies, but that's fine. I actually reacted wake up emoji instead of but I'm just doing some hits and nightmares. All right. That's not the wake up emoji. You did the yes emoji. I don't know what that's called in Discord though. Okay, we're taking a little bit more damage than I would like to on that Sparky. We have a lot of barbs, so time is an issue, and we have 2 for the end. So we just have to not mess up on the mortar cannon. She left you years ago for black. Are you for real? Or are you joking? And if that's true, do you feel more stress in your life now that she's gone? Or less? Alright, we're good. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Wait, so don't you have a kid? Are you raising your kid on your own? Or is it like split custody? Hopefully everything's alright. Oh, golly, oh, Molly. Alright, we're gonna do the L Classic barrel strat. This always works. Wait, pause. Whoa. Wait, barrel doesn't work here. I don't know how to do Builder Workshop Sparky at a high level. I can't take that. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Jangra. Oh, wait, I didn't get invited on 1018. Do I have my invites turned off? No. Yeah, you gotta invite me. And let's do 1019. Hello, SK. Let's see what they got over here. It's gonna be Sparky, probably Hey Sparky front. I don't know if you need a... The dragon's kind of scurry. I think I might just do Haste Frost, Sparky. Really hope we don't screw up on this dragon. You and your baby mama are great, but my last girlfriend is the one who left me for a black man. Did that make you more racist towards black people, do you feel? Ah, crap. Why is there a zap there? Ugh. Sparky, go down, please. Okay. If a black dude takes your girl, do you become like a southern racist? Do you lash out at the world, or do you accept that's the way of life? What's the situation, Jay Gary? Nah, he must have a bigger carrot. So you just accept it? You politely accept the fact that you were outdone as a man? Unacceptable, Jay Gary. Have you considered pushing in clan capital and then showing your ex how high you pushed? Maybe then she'll regret leaving you. You accept it? Well, push to top 10 clan capital, then she'll know what she's lost. Bro, I'm getting farmed by zaps. Okay. At least that one zap hit the giant. Ooh, perfect timing on that hog. Gonna let Sparky... I have a minute on the clock, but I still think I can let Sparky beat through the wall. Or at least wait for the trash button to go down here. Yeah, I have a minute on the clock. I don't really want to save one ram that badly. Bro, there are air defenses in every which way. Ow my gosh, okay, we got wrecked by the air defenses. Alright, we gotta use an eye dragon for the enemy super, then probably go another Sparky. I think we're looking okay. Got one shot on the blaster, which hit the giant cannon. Gary needs to show her his giant cannon. Is the giant cannon in your clan capital level 5? It's pretty big and pretty black as well. Maybe that'll do the trick. Alright, Frost here. And then Rage or Graveyards. There's a lot of... I think a balloon makes sense. Eye Dragon... Graveyards is hard to make work. I don't see a better spell unless we really want to Rage. I guess a Rage can work. Because I like having a Zap for flexibility. Give it our best shot. The chat isn't auto-scrolling on stream, or is the chat stuck on stream? Oh no. Alright, we'll take a look at that in a second. I tried to spruce up the chat this week and everything's gone wrong. Okay, surely the blast bow is not in range of that, right? Wait, what is that Sparky targeting? Oh gosh. Oh by golly. Alright, Rage's going well. Sparky, go down, please. Nice. Ooh, she dodges the shell. That's great. I don't think she's in range of that giant cannon. We have a balloon for the last air defense on the left side of the cart. At least that was the plan. I was scared that Sparky was gonna get hit one last time, so I zapped. I didn't have to though. Oh shoot, are we breaking the wall? We are. Oh no. Oh gosh. We got it? Balloon? Do we have enough time? Please? I got a barb. Oh gosh. Thing is, wait, no, nothing in the corners. Wait, pause. Wait, how do we set up auto scrolling? Let's figure this out. I think we got him, boys. There's no traps. Yeah, there's no traps. Wait. I'm too stupid to figure this out on stream, huh? We might not have chat this stream. Pause. This is rough. Yeah, this one looks pretty rough. Sign in chat is covering code send. Right. Alright. Let's at least get something right. Wait, how do you do auto scrolling in chat? Bro, we messed with it too much off stream, and now I don't know where the place in the code is. Invite Spike over, he can fix it. Alright, Spike. I need you to untangle my spaghetti code. I used a website called V2Chat. It usually works, but I'm too much of a doofus today. Was this a 23 with a peak 2 shot? Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm used to this. I'm not responsible for what the clan does outside of my attacks, alright? If things go poorly outside of my hits, it ain't my problem. Alright. Let's try this. Okay. Darn you. Wait, is Spark gonna go up to the spear thrower? That's gonna be really bad if she does. Okay, good wall break for me. That stops that from happening. Right in here. We have a hog for the Blast bow, Teslas are chainable off of each other, which is good. Minute on the clock. All those buildings are within giant cannon range though, or giant cannon chain. So we do have that going for us. We're gonna get hit once. 5 Rams left, half HP Sparky. That cannon down low kind of hurts. Alright, pull us up there. Let's just kill this multi-cannon before it causes issues. I think that was a good call. We can use 1 barb on that bottom spear. Ram like this. Notice how I had to drop the other ram faster than normal because giant cannon, if it kills the ram, it also kills the barbs inside. So your Sparky gets targeted immediately if you don't tank like that. Oh no, it's a 750, isn't it? Well, Sparky, why do you path like that? Bro, if she doesn't target the air bombs, it's over. No. No. Sam, why do you refuse to lobby for matchmaking change? Because all Legends League matchmaking sounds miserable. I can't lie. I just like smurfing on crap clans. This is the most fun way to do it. Alright, we got push-ups to do. I don't feel like doing push-ups right now, so we'll do the next clan and then we'll decide how many we have to do. Let's see if Sen 18 is invited now. Actually, might as well do it now before I forget. I might just turn off chat though this week. At least the one on stream. I'm looking on chat on another monitor, but not on the stream. Ah. All right, we're back. Last week we only had to do 30 push-ups. This week we're only gonna have to do 20 then. That's what that means. So only 10 more for the rest of this week. So this base, it has a wizard bomb in the middle here. Everything is here is actually bombable. And then we just start Sparky right side, kill the stuff on the outside. Pretty standard approach. This is the type of guy to say Zapdos after hearing his coworker got hit by lightning. Is getting hit by lightning dangerous? What is it like to get hit by lightning? I know it's not lethal for most people. I'm guessing it's probably just a little unpleasant. But yeah, I would imagine you do get stunned after you get hit by lightning. Ah, kill that building. Nice. Don't people die from that? My understanding is that most people survive, and the way that you die is like if your heart stops. But I could be wrong, I'm not a scientist. And I also haven't been hit by lightning myself. Okay. Let those giants die. Ridiculous statement. Yeah, if the lightning gets connected with ground, you're done for. Am I crazy? I feel like it's like 50-50 on people surviving. Obviously, it's rare to get hit by lightning, but I've heard a lot of people survive from it. Or maybe it's that the people who survive I hear about, and then the people who die, which is everyone else, I just don't hear much of. So there could be some bias there. Alright, we just have to hold one ram for the left side. Other than that, we can toss everything, basically. Infer Tower is in range there. Right here. Get ready the dragon kill. And we're looking great. As long as our eye dragon doesn't completely end this. We also got some damage on the peak, but we don't want to do too much, so I'm not gonna stop everything from trying to kill Sparky. And we're not gonna get the cart because we don't have enough time, but we do get the Inferno Tower, which is what is important. Dying from heart stopping is one of the most common responses. Yeah, that's what I thought. Especially as you get older, there's a higher likelihood that you'll die from heart failure. 200 to 400 million volts, is that real? That's actually a lot of voltage. I mean, it depends the situation, I guess. If it's like a crazy storm, maybe there's more voltage in that. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Just don't get hit by lightning, alright? That simple. Just get better. I'm in the mood for graveyard hogging. Is that a bad idea? Nah. Everyone knows Sen has the best graveyard hogs in the West. This could never go wrong. It's going kind of wrong already. Alright, we can chill out. And wait for the wizards to go around. There's probably a lot of bombs on the outside that are actually going to kill them. That's okay. Well, there are traps on the outside, but we do got a lot of hogs. Yeah, we're good. Sen, do you think that animals talk dirty to each other when mating? Can animals talk with each other? Like, they don't have language, but like, do they recognize different kinds of noises to mean different things? I feel like they do. I feel like dogs know when they're angry at each other. Like my dog and my neighbor's dogs, they're like natural enemies. And they communicate very well to indicate that you don't mess with my turf. Like my dog, he's like 17 years old. No, he's turning 17 years old this year. So he's 16 right now. When he was around 5, our neighbor got their pug. And I swear to God, the first thing my dog did when he encountered the neighbor's pug was bark point blank at that poor puppy's face. The neighbor's pug was like a couple months old. I swear she was so scared. And now my dog is 16. He's old and decrepit. And every time they encounter each other, the neighbor's pug starts barking in his face point blank. That's like, it's like a Darman video. My dog is getting karma so hard. He can't fight back no more. He's getting a taste of his own medicine. Pog. I don't know about Pog. I would feel bad for him if he didn't do that to her. You know what I mean? This is probably not possible. This one might be though. Your dog has been missing. He's actually downstairs sleeping. He's been at my sister's place for the past couple of weeks. But he's back. He's all back and better and ready to go. Oh gosh. Am I supposed to start Sparky down south? I don't know. Have to start on the right side. And probably balloon. It's a hard base, but give it our best shot. Sasuke, he's still alive. He's still alive, all right. Listen, if I didn't eat him in the past 16 years, why do you think I'm gonna eat him now? Has chat really thought this one through? Should I have let that Inferno lock me? I don't know. It also gets the rock artillery on. Oh crap, deployment zone. Ouch. Oh gosh. At least it's a level 1 rock artillery, right? It was max level, my Spark was already dead. Balloon here. No, rock artillery, please don't be on my Sparky, please, please, please. Why? A little late on the rocket balloon as well. Balloon crash. Oh, ouch. Yeah, we kind of fudged this one. No. No. This is a hard one. Dog meat from dog player? No. I get accused by chat for eating dogs, but that's just because I'm Asian and they're racist. You know what? Let's just get rid of chat for today. At least the one on screen. I'll still be reading it. This is bothering me. I'll just make it hidden for today. Dog meat would be a great name for a dog. I'm not so sure about that. Alright, let's check Balloon Skies. Balloon Skies, the #1 clan. We actually hit the world record this week. But I want to wait to at least hit 6460. Let's do Gala Mines here. It's a low level. Are any of the Balloon Skies boys here today? I require assistance. The levels here are actually really no. Wait, this is 11.3k with level 2 Hive. You don't see that every day. So against level 2 Hive, you have to make sure that your ram does not connect to the wall. All right. All Asians don't eat dogs. I don't think that's the correct wording, but most Asians don't. That is true. I was a little bit late on that giant. I thought I dropped it down. Might cost me another barb. Is that timing for the giant actually even better? Because that's a healthy giant. Barb here. I forgot to drop the barb. Oops. Maybe we didn't even need it actually. Huh. That's like one of the luckiest 12 o'clocks I've had. Anything tastes good with teriyaki sauce on it? Isn't teriyaki sauce just barbecue sauce with soy sauce in it? Subsen, WTF is the black screen for chat. I messed up the chat this week. I was playing around to get the fonts better. It does look nicer, but now it doesn't work at all. So I'm going to be testing tonight to get the chat all up and running. AK, I'm done with you all. Screw you guys. I'm a lone wolf. All right. Barb here. One of the luckiest GMOSs I've had in a while. He's done with us all being racist and I don't know about the last part, but the racist part, sure, I can get on board with the racist part. I don't know how you can have a problem with racist people though if you have a problem with black people. I don't know how that quite works. I think there's a bit of hypocrisy going on there. And I'm not a hypocrite. All right. Send 17. See what they got. Have I ever tried bat soup? No, I'm not from Wuhan. I'm from Hunan, not Wuhan. Big difference. It's a difference of like 3 letters. I feel like you really need to go with a... Man, these bases are so obnoxious. Wait, we might be able to kill the peak on the first hit. If I drop Sparky here, probably Barb to check for zaps. We might be able to kill all the air defenses around the peak and then Eye Dragon the peak, first hit. Rage on this multi-mortar is crazy. Frost here. Maybe we use triple balloon to try to kill the blast bow. All right, we're kind of cooking here. I don't know if this is gonna cause a fire in the kitchen, but this could be the play. Or we could just go 5 eye dragons. We're kind of for funning this, huh? Alright, this definitely works, guys. Just trust in the process. This definitely will work. Maybe this. Why didn't I push for top 8 in Elo Sen? I thought we were doing Elo tourney this month. Or was that last month? Oh, I might have missed it. But also, I'm all in on my manga. I need to finish it by next Saturday. I'm like almost done. So I didn't even do the 1v1 tourney. Okay. Tesla there is great for me. Because that is a free Tesla. So I'm locked in. That really hits me there. I need my spark to go back to the Inferno at some point. Oh, that's so good. It kills the air defense there. Wait, we're cooking. We're cooking, boys. We're cooking. Pause. This was such a good idea. I don't usually say that about many of my ideas, but this one was it. Bro, that eye dragon, You are such a dirty criminal. Zap reset. That one eye dragon, I don't know how he even died. I guess there was some zap traps over there. But we got the peak kill, that's GG. Anchi versus Star is pretty good, I'll check it out. Alright, we're cooking, boys. I think we got it. I mean, I shouldn't say that. There's still a dragon there. I'm known for inting those. He's a very popular H... No. No matter how much chat wants me to make H manga, aka not safe for work, I'm a respectable man who would never. Alright, roll force quit just to let that barb do 1 minute worth of trash clearing. This looks like GG though. So you can go Frost Rage or you can go Haste Rage. Or Haste Frost. You have a lot of options here. I think I like Frost a lot just to cover the dragon. And then I like the Rage because the Blast Bow has really nice chains. So we'll go Rage. Frost, and we don't really need a haste because actually Sparky doesn't have to travel very far. Everything's kind of in the middle here. We'll bring in minions for these giants. We'll probably bring another minions for the cart, and then we'll do an eye dragon for the enemy super. Maybe like 3 barbs or 4 barbs. A couple of giants. Looks like a plan. Rams are the best tanks, so we have a lot of taken. That's right, Sparky knows her owner. We'll get a barb going on the outside for cleanup. Do I rage this? Might as well. Just accelerate ourselves through the part of the base that's not frosted. Is Sparking the Rage on the Wizard Tower? Oh, she is. Insane rage placement. Y'all make fun of my rage placement. That one was amazing, alright? That one was amazing. Okay. Minions here. And GG. So yeah, when giants lose their post, they can go all the way across the map. And minions have a hard time chasing them. They're in the frost now, so the minions can attack, but once they're out of that frost, this is like one of the most annoying interactions in Clan Capital. Minions just fall around that giant, and they can't shoot it. Like, they're stuttering in real time. Okay, let's see what they got. Next clan. Why is there so many high rates? Can't you just like 10x miner and do better than this? Oh, they're doing some weird golem stuff. Default. Non-default's probably doable. Not doable. Probably not, because it's Golden Quarry. Even though this one pisses me off, I might still give it a go. Let's try Balloon Lagoon. 715, sure. Yeah, this one looks very doable. You just need a lot of rams, but this District Hall is a threat. That's gonna be in the way of the deployment zone. We'll have a Hog Rider just in case things go really wrong. These bomb towers are gonna choke any barrel ideas though. Do SP at Pink Frogs. You don't want me attacking default Skeleton Bark if that's what that is. You don't want to know what Sen does on those. I think 10 bars is probably fine on a base like this. Oh, come on. So freaking rude. Ooh, perfect barb. I can actually just do this. Use the graveyards to chip down the multi-cannons, which Sparky can't one-shot. Hopefully that did enough damage. Yes, it did. My Sparky tanking is not perfect. But these isolated cannons are kind of toxic. Getting a nice trickle of Larry's. Sparky will target the air defense, which is so good. Because the chains are really good here. Infer Tower almost locked onto me. That would have been so bad. Okay. Heart stop for a second there. We're good. Hog Rider. Larry's chipped down the bomb tower somehow. Barb chipped down this spear. Wait, Tesla is a free chain? SVG. We have a giant that we didn't end up using. This is why giants kind of suck. They're less flexible, but we still use it at the end. And it'll just be worse than Rams. They're slow and clunky. Larry's clearing the trash on the right side. Did a fine job here, I guess. Sparky, are you really targeting that air bombs like that? You're really gonna do that? Chill. Alright. I have 2 hits. I might as well save it for a peak. And then they want send 15. What monstrosity is this? So when the buildings are 2 tiles away from the peak, that's really annoying because wizards can't chain. This makes me think I need to go a rage. But man, is rage or haste a lot more flexible for a second attack. I'm gonna greed with the haste and try to start sparking in the Spirit Thrower, go to this Crusher. The chains are okay. But of course, this is really, really hard. We need an insane first hit here. We need everything to go well, basically. Frost those defenses. You always have to... You always have to frost the peak. Oh no, that's not good. Do you really have to do this with your traps? Like, it's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's so rude. Alright, I give up. I give up. Alright, you win. You win. We're not going to get all the way... Ugh, bro, is that the 3rd zap we run into? People like these have no friends. I just want you to know, if you do this with your traps, no one likes you. Just so you know. Like, yeah, you can do this. Yeah, it might work, but like, no one wants to be your friend. So why are you restocking the Send boosting serve? I mean, that's kind of the stream accounts right now, though. We haven't done that in a while, though. I think we're cooked here, huh? Is there anything I can do with these last troops? Like, if I can get the Rapid Rocket, we might be able to cope and try to kill the... Blast Bow. Might be too cope, though. If we had the Bomb Tower down already... I think it might look okay. Let's do this. Ugh, bro, how many of these stupid zap traps are there on the right side? Why are they all on the right side? Oh no, alright, that's GG. We got wrecked. We got wrecked by the traps. Peak will do that to you. Okay, we can go back to Balloon Skies though. Let's see what they got over here. Yeah, they did me dirty. I got clapped. Alright, where are the Balloon Skies, boys? I've been solo here so far. Where is everyone? Let's see if this DC is doable. It's kind of default, kind of not. Just got some weird defense spacing on the right. See if it's doable. They moved a zap there too. It's not normally there. Is heal on his cannon? That's a weird split, huh? Is that good for me? That might be good for me. Killing that spear thrower. I think I have to barb tank. Ow, that miner was not supposed to go there. Oh no. Oh no, we lost miner there too, ouch. Okay, yeah, I think it's too much. Yeah, whenever Dragon Cliffs gets moved even a little bit, the miner padding just looks so weird. I think that's too much. Sen, are Balloon Sky's defensive layouts exclusive? What do you mean by that? I built them myself, and I haven't changed them in over a year, I think. So there have been clans that copied us, but I haven't run into it in Raid Weekend. I don't like post them publicly. But it's not exactly a secret either. There are some clans I know of who have taken them. Like some players at Balloon Skies, they pulled them from the clan. It's not like they're the craziest layouts. They're just anti-miner and they're pretty funny to watch. Ow. Yeah, that is the problem with miners sometimes. They don't, or rams, they don't go inside all the time. Really? Maybe this is one-shottable, but that's a little cope. Can I get my hands on it for my clan? Are your layouts really that bad? Because for full transparency's sake, it's not like they're crazy or anything. And the main reason why I don't give it to anyone is because I'm lazy, not because I'm against people copying it. The thing in Clan Capital is that nothing is secret. Because of Clash Spot and those websites that pull data from the game servers, you can't keep anything a secret. So like if you have a secret strategy that you don't want anyone to know about, you know, people on the Discord server will just pull up your Clash Spot and then, yeah, that doesn't work. But yeah, if I remember to do it, I can pull them for you. Or if you can get someone else at Balloon Skies to do that, that would be preferred. Voidy's secret are still secret. Yeah, his secret project, don't worry, it's coming. Once it's here, the world will be a better place. Children will no longer go hungry. Wars will no longer happen. Cancer will be cured. The sun will never set. It all depends on if Void can complete his massive project. Tell Blackwing he can do it. Blackwing's a member currently. He's not even an elder. He's lost his elder privileges. Every week he started Raid Weekend, and every week The matchmaking was as bad as it could be. So we had to demote him to member so we could make our final push to #1 and the world record. Other than that, it wasn't happening. Send 19 peak share. Poor Blackwing. We had to sacrifice Blackwing to the matchmaking gods. We had to do what we had to do. Alright, so this one looks pretty chill. Sparky right side, Frost front. Kind of the same thing as before. Clear the stuff on the outside. And give this a go. Is your matchmaking cookie? I don't know yet. I don't know yet, Kick. We haven't seen enough of it so far to make a scientific determination. But it's going better than Blackwing, I'll tell you that. That was a bit of a hard frost. Will you quit after you set the world record? We already have the world record. But now we have to hit 6490. Small goals at a time. Okay. Minions will kill the giants, and I also hope they kill the bomb tower. You don't want to drop anything down, because if you drop ground troops, the giants get pulled. Nice. Alright, so far we're chilling. Barb gets the bomb tower topside. Oh, Cannon's still on me. Whatever. You can have your small wins, Mr. Cannon. That Infer Tower is a bit of an issue, by the way. Good rage, very nice. One more shot. Nice. Alright, very good first hit. Rage covers the peak for wizards. And we get the Inferno. So we have great spells. We just have to tank the Blast Bow Rock Artillery, probably with a Golem right side. And then we're good to go. What did you miss? Why did chat have to be censored? Yeah, the chat got ripped for today. I made it all look all fancy. And then it became non-functional. So we'll get it back tomorrow. I didn't actually get to test it before this stream. So I will test it before next one though. 4 wizards, minion topside. There's a lot of trash, huh? Maybe we're supposed to go Graveyard Hogs again. Yeah, I think we're supposed to Graveyard Hogs because there is a lot of trash around here, and Graveyard Hogs is better against that. Let's do this. Not sure why we're doing so much Graveyard Hogs. Sen doesn't know the rule. If it works, then don't touch it. It worked, but it didn't look good. Alright, I'm an artiste. Looks are more important than functionality. It's better to look good while failing than looking bad while succeeding, as they say. Oh god. Oh god. Pause, 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 pause. Oh god. We almost screwed that up. Alright, Wizards died to the peak shot, I don't care. You've done your job. We also forgot minions, but whatever. Yeah, this was disgusting. Sen, you're disgusting for this. Send 13, please. Sounds good. I'll go there after this. Huh, maybe we gotta do more Graveyard Hogs. This is crushing. You can actually stun the... Oh. Well, not if there's defenses, but I was about to say, you can actually stun the cannon cart with Hog Gliders. Sam, what is the lore behind the massive project? The lore is that Void, who's a bit of a meme on the server for being over the top and weird, he kept saying about a year ago that he's got a massive project in the works that's going to blow everyone's minds. And then he keeps saying it's coming soon, but it's been coming soon in the same status for about a year now. So everyone just clowns on him, saying that it's never going to happen. Alright, this looks like defaults from Wizard Valley down. Good luck on that. Sen, did you see the KD files? Yeah, bro. I saw Katie. He was posting on his burners again. There's no shot. My man cannot stop yapping about his teammates behind their backs. And I don't get it either, because he was using that burner account to... Like, he wasn't just using it to glaze himself and talk shit about Curry and Jabari or whoever. He was, like, DMing people saying, like, I would have done better. As in, like, he was admitting that he was Kevin Durant. So I don't quite understand the situation, but I just know that those messages sounded exactly like him. And I believe, without any proof, that it's absolutely real. Okay, this is rough. His teammates didn't even react when he hit those clutch shots. I don't know, man. KD he's the weirdest basketball superstar. For how talented he is, he's so disrespected, but like he also earns the disrespect. Okay, we were gonna have to see if we can get an insane first hit, but this is rough. This is really rough. Rocket Tours are not chainable. We're gonna start on the right side and hope for a miracle, but probably not gonna happen. Alright. For the Frost, can you hit the Inferno Tower? No. Maybe? Wait, pause. You can hit on the other side. Is that better? Let's try it. Actually, no, you probably can't. Let's just hit the cart. No, he's definitely nothing without the Golden State Power Team. Yeah, it's because he never achieved anything without joining an already extremely successful team, and extremely successful is an understatement because they were like record-breaking at the time. Alright, we got one chain on the... Ouch. Well, this is about as good as this is gonna get. Alright, Sparky's kind of screwed now. Do we got a chance here? I don't know. Both Blastoids are wizard chainable with the giant. It's really gonna depend on the rock artillery range. And if we can get Golem to start on the air defense. Ooh, pulling that zap's so good. And I think we're supposed to zap. Yeah, we're definitely supposed to zap here because this lets us one-shot the rocket artillery with the Golem. Call your teammates the R word with those burner accounts is crazy. Like, I don't know how he got caught, but this is crazy. He had some like some DMs with his teammates. He's like, yeah, if I did this or I did that, we could have won or we would have been better. You know, like he used first person in some of the messages. I don't know if he was talking to his teammates that also thought poorly of Jabari and thought they wouldn't expose him. The whole situation is just weird. And he just, every single passing day, I feel like that man is just tarnishing his own legacy and people who actually still like him. I think I have to... Man, I would love to have a frost down for the dragon. Can I do that? Is that legal? You can get pretty much all the air defenses down, so you can eye dragon at the end. You need one frost. Alright, Golem, you're gonna have to do a lot of lifting here. You're gonna have to carry the hell out of me, but I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe. Katie needs to retire. The locker room will be hella weird. I don't know. He's obviously a good player. It's just... he's got one of the weakest mentals. Okay. Barb on the outside. Oh, I forgot the eye dragon. Wait, is that a problem? Can we... okay. Can we just not kill the dragon? Does that work here? We're pulling a lot of traps. Oh, those Teslas. I think we might be able to get away with this, actually. As long... actually, I don't know. Golem has taken so much damage from the Inferno and the approach. I don't know if this is a mistake or good. This probably was our only chance, actually, now I think about it. We have to kill all the buildings. Oh, that zap. Oh, that zap. Oh, no, 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 no. Barb here. Golem's too unhealthy. No. No. Oh, it's a 750. No. No. It was so close to greatness. It was so close. It was so close. No. Barbs, run. Run. Don't let the dragon do it to you. Don't let the dragon do it to you. Oh, the dragon did it to him. We almost got him. We almost got him. I think we played this pretty well, though. It happens. It happens. 719 max GM, sure. Let's see if we get this Goblin Mines, then see if we have to do more push-ups. This is 10. Sen hates CC related questions. I don't hate them. We allow any questions here. Except questions like the Epstein files. Because I'm part of the US government and apparently we don't talk about that here. Alright, looks like start's going pretty decent. Battles is here. God damn it. Why does he have to come here right on cue for the 750? Oh, by golly, Miss Molly. Might need another barb up top. We do. Was really wishing I didn't gotta do that. And wizard dies. And the barbs aren't going great here. Hopefully that's still good. We need one barb for the Tesla, because it's max. Think this is enough for this side, but iDragon might need to get a little bit lucky. Just a little bit. So have you ever got 15 swag on max GM? I'm not the Goblin Mines Emperor. Listen. I've not been crowned king yet. Oh, that was bad. iDrug got clapped. Shoot. Darn it. Tesla will get hit once. Or Smart gets hit once by Tesla. No, 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 no. Oh! Oh, fade away. Oh, we got him. We only got to 10. Oh, that's a W. The fade away Sparky shot. I thought we were done. Easy game, easy game, easy game. Easy money. Screw you, battles. Classic Sen W. That's a KD fadeaway. Alright, let's head back to Twin Skies. How many 750 so far? Just 2. We've been playing well so far. Your meat slapping on the ground? No. It was, I have like a little metal part on the tie on my pants. So it's like clanking. I don't think that's a 750. Do. Let's get over to this peak. We'll do this and then send 17 afterwards. Elvis Presley. Oh wait, how long is this barb camp gonna take? And we'll leave the Balloon Skies boys to it, and then head over to Sen 17 then. Just go in quick. So on a base like this, if you see this compartment and no splash covering it, you can just triple graveyard, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. I don't know why this rock artillery is like this, but it is, and I don't think it's a problem. I don't see how it's a problem. Wait, you didn't drop P.E.K.K.A? Yeah, if there's not much left on the base, it's just better to not drop all your troops like that. Because bonus gold counts your remaining troop HP, and P.E.K.K.A is probably gonna die. Left you an AK easy force code. Oh my god. Here we go again. This is why Balloon Skies players are banned from taking max barb camps. I swear to gosh, every time they go Hey Sparky Graveyard, every time it's a 9k cleanup. Every single stinking time. And now Battles is there making 6-7 jokes in chat. Oh, it's a horror. My day couldn't get any worse from here. Hello, Sushi. We kind of have to go, don't we? Minute 50 on the clock. I think this is still fine. But yeah, I was not paying attention to time. This is a pretty slow attack. And I also don't want to break walls, so Spark can go for Crusher afterwards and chain like everything. Dragon, I just want you to know I don't like you. If you're ever in doubt, the answer is no. Oh, it survives on 1 HP because it's a low level Blasta, but we just gotta set up the Wizard bot and we're good. Fart Lord is crazy. What do you do? How do you get such a prestigious title? Last hit here. What has made sushi worthy of such a distinct honor? I don't think I can stop the peak from shooting at my sparking one, so we'll just let it go. Sen, you saw that frat party in the news? Which frat party? Was there a frat party in the news? What did they do? Did they bang every girl in the college or something? Were they the most successful frat club of all time? Man, that giant cannon just rolled those Larrys. Those poor skeletons. They just came out of their grave to get rolled. The one where they were half naked. Are you talking about the one where where it looked like they were soldiers in war? Lined up in the Vietnam jungle, no clothes on, and the officers got no idea what's going on. Is it that one? Like 100 guys in the basement? Right. Wasn't that hazing? I don't understand what they were doing. I just saw like a photo of that in a meme. You know, I was never part of a frat in college. My college was one of those serious colleges where you're supposed to study and like get a stable future. Like, what the hell is that even? It's not one of those colleges from Miami, Florida, or Arizona where they're all just fucking all day. Oh, wait, this is not my clan. Oh, I was about to get mad, but this is not my clan. Aha, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. See ya. Male orgy. What were they even doing, actually? So I got an AK finish here? No, that's a 5K. Alright, that's pretty chill. Yeah, my parents wouldn't have let me attend one of those, the fun colleges, you know what I mean? I got Asian parents who are all about the studying life. It's just... the amount of good memories I've missed out in my life. You don't even know how I've suffered. But I don't understand most hazing rituals. They're like, what do the hazers get out of the rituals? Like the people doing the hazing. Is it like the satisfaction of having that kind of power? Because I don't understand what you gain by lining up a bunch of dudes naked in a basement. Like they weren't even doing anything sexual, or they were just enjoying the show. Just standing and getting spanked and might be fighting. Yeah, they were just standing there. They weren't... I think some of them were a little bit bloody, like... I don't know. People have died from hazing. Oh, it's very common. The rituals are designed to be very... to push people to their limits. You gain your humiliation fetish. I don't know, most of the rituals are just... I don't understand how anyone can get pleasure out of those. like watching people go through that stuff. This Zap. Go next. Pretty sure there's tons of pubs in the world where people throw shit at each other. Was that what it was? I didn't know what ended up happening down there. I just know that it looked weird at the start. Were they actually like throwing shit at each other? And you don't even have to go into a pub. You can just go to India for that. Pretty sure they have that as like a cultural tradition over there. This is the first time I ever heard about frat parties and hazing. Is that only in the US that it happens? I feel like hazing happens across the world. Whoa. Definitely not. At least that's what I hear from Anshu. Alright, this is a bit of a complicated base with these Inferno Towers like this. Okay, barrel here. A lot of rams. We're never going to be able to get to the left side on this base, so we'll probably try to leave the dragon and just not kill it on the last hit or something. We'll see. Man, these cannons are obnoxious though. Because they're spaced out. Let's see what we can do here. Were they having like a couple hundred bottles of baby oil in that basement? Was that basement all lubed up? As my goat says, there ain't no party like a Diddy party. Oh no. Bro, we just took so much damage. I tried to greed so badly on my spells, and it bit me in the ass. I don't know, maybe that's fine. Bro, did I miss the spell in the end after greeting all that way and I don't even hit the peak? That would be a send moment if we did. One shot, please. One more. I got it. Okay, now I can barrel. Wait, I just realized. We gotta get through the wall. I think those Larrys aren't actually gonna kill the giant. Oops. That basement must have been really stinky. Yeah, that basement looked like it could use some hygiene. Did we just screw up this rage though? Really? That was so hard to cover the peak though. Everything is here though, around this peak. There's a whole Diddy party around this peak. What if... Something tells me I'm supposed to go Golem finish or Graveyard Hog finish. Which one is it? If you go Graveyard Hog finish, then... Yeah, it's actually Graveyard Hog finish. It is actually Graveyard Hog finish. And then we'll freeze this at the end and just not kill it. Eye Dragon on the peak, 4 wizards, bunch of hogs. 1 giant to tank. A lot of rams. Let's try it. Classic Sun Graveyard Hogs. You won't be laughing for long. You're about to witness glory. Glory to the Sun Empire. Oh, they're in range. I didn't even realize. Big. Oh, that was perfect kill on the Blasco too. Wizard survive 1 HP. Alright. Looking great. Yo, we clapping them. We clapping them with the Graveyard Hogs today. Sometimes I've even done any pushes this week, despite several 750s. I've done 2 sets, and there's only been 2 750s. I'm an honest man. I would never cheat the chat out of the push-ups. Sen always tries to connect with his younger audience. That's why he spends most of his time on the kids part. Listen, I know it's a stereotype that if a guy is around a playground, he's doing something wrong. But listen, it's normal for grown adults, especially with children, to be near those if they have their kids there. So if you're dating a girl that your mom didn't like, would you break up with her? No. But I would at least try to get my mom to like my spouse. I shouldn't have laughed at Nightmare for their crap plan. At least we have a GM here. Oh wait, there's a GQ too. Not bad, not bad. Gary's son lives in his parents' house, so... Well, it doesn't matter whether my mom likes my girlfriend. The rule is, once I get a girlfriend, I have to move out of the house. So, you know, we gotta wait on that. I kind of like the situation I got going on right now, where I just leech off of my mom. It's pretty nice, and I don't want to change the arrangement anytime soon. We'll just keep... Oh my god, are you serious? Well, that's a rip 1 barb moment. Oh wait, oh dear, Tesla gets pulled like that. Okay. Okay, we're down 1 barb because we had a bad goblin split at the start. I don't know how that happened. The ram went a little bit too far right. Let's hope that doesn't bite us. We got a pretty healthy Sparky though, because the Barb was also able to tank some spear shots. So that's the reason why Sen is single. Yeah, it's definitely because I choose to be single. Not because of any other, you know, social ineptitudes, just purely out of choice. Like I have so many options with women, it's just I choose not to exercise them. Okay, once you get promoted, DM me defensive layouts to show your commitment to being a co. Okay, we can give Kick co. That's okay. We can give Kick co before we give Blackwing Elder. Sam, what two races would you want to be stuck with on the island? I don't think it matters who you're with. I think you just don't want to be there, period. Biggest lie you have heard? Nah, the biggest lie I've heard is Crops has a girlfriend. Hell nah. I would sooner believe that I had one, even though I know I don't, than Crops has one. Alright, let's get this. Sen got that #1 clan in clan capital aura. Yeah, so once you reach #1 on the global leaderboards, women just throw themselves at you. Like, you tell them you're not interested, but it's part of the female biology, okay? They get attracted to high clan capital performers. Crops rolling his eyes. He's rolling his eyes because he knows it's true, and he's not #1 like I am. It's okay, Crops. Not everyone can be as cool. Send defensive farming when? I mean, there's no need to anymore. Minions are doing good. Sparky has decent HP. Sen, you are young, so it's okay to be single. It's when you're older when becoming single is a problem. I know there's people who also choose to be single, but yeah, for now it's just, I just like living on my own, or at least just living with my mom. Not having to worry about bills, not worrying to have to stress about trying to get along with someone else, it's pretty chill. In America, it's kind of a cultural thing where you're expected to move out past a certain age, but there really is no practical benefits to living on your own at this age. And especially because rent and housing costs are super expensive, especially where I live. I live in Maryland, which is a state in the US that's pretty small. It's right next to the Washington DC, so like housing prices are crazy expensive. And unlike other places in the country where housing prices are falling, it's actually still rising really high in Maryland. So like even if I wanted to get a house on my own, it's probably not affordable even with my salary right now. he says making excuses for being a bum. True. But Gary, your thrust power decreases with time, though, so you end up in the end. I don't think that's how that quite works. See if there's any traps. I don't think that's how that one works, Mr. Crops. Son, how much would rent be there? Well, I don't know how much the people in the chat have a sense of US money, but the cheapest places to rent around here, where you'd only get like a room and probably like a kitchen, is like probably like $1,200. And that's like renting a room. If you're gonna rent like a house, it'll probably cost like 2K to 3K a month. Something like that. Basically, it's a lot of money that if you don't have to spend it and your parents do let you live at their place, like there's no reason, there really is no reason to afford that. In a lot of places, the housing prices is going down though. But Maryland is just a really small state with a high demand for its housing, so it doesn't matter how many people are selling across the country, it's not happening in Maryland. I don't even think it would matter if it was the ghetto. Like, I guess technically in Maryland, the ghetto or the closest thing to it would be Baltimore, and even the housing prices in Baltimore are rising sky high, so there's not a cheap place anywhere really. Alright, let's hit the Dragon Cliffs. Oh wait, this is default. Let's hit the Barb Camp before someone ints this in my presence. And we can just go on this actually. Yeah, the housing market is the same here in Nashville. It's a seller's market. Yeah, so like, I don't know how much you guys know about real estate, but when you're selling houses, you'll usually list it for a price, and then buyers can like offer you like different prices and different offer packages. That's like the simple way of it. Like they can offer you different prices, they can offer you different contingencies, stuff like that. But the bottom line is, it used to be that people would always offer less money than the seller was asking for because, I mean, you could get away with it. There wasn't that much demand. But recently, if you offer full price offers, which is basically you give the seller everything they want, you're not going to get the house because people offer even more. It's a crazy market where if you're a seller, you can sell for basically as much as you want. So the boomers who bought their houses like in the 70s, they're making out like bandits. And everyone else is have fun suckers. Sayonara. I think it depends on the city. Yeah, it depends where it is in the country. There's some places like in Texas where there was a lot of building in around the 2022, so there's so much supply now that no one can even afford the houses that were built. But in places like Maryland where there wasn't as much over construction, It's pretty cooked. Anyways, Golem might not have been the best call here. Maybe we shouldn't have done this, but we're fine. We can just Sparky second hit. If you didn't know though, I actually have a real estate license. My mom made me get one because she owns a real estate firm and she just wanted me to be able to sign off on some things here and there, so I know too much more about this than I would ever want to. What is my bra size? That's a secret for Sen's lover. Can't just tell everyone everything, you know what I mean? Did your mom want you to be a doctor instead? That is the Asian stereotype, but no. My parents never told me to be a doctor or a lawyer. Basically, as long as I had a decent job and could make a decent living, they don't care if it's like a super respected occupation like a lawyer or a doctor. You don't get enough credit for your humor, Sen? Thanks, I'll PayPal you later. And Blizzard Valley. I just want to 10x that. Can I just 10x this? Probably not a great idea. Let's go. Hey, Sparky. Alright, but for real here, where's the Balloon Skies boys today? They're all out of town. What's going on here? You need that PayPal? Crops, you ain't getting nothing. Wait, why did Sparky suddenly get in range of that cannon? What? Fine, screw it. I'm not waiting for this crap anymore. I don't know why I was waiting for that to begin with. But, you know. Sometimes I'm just autopilot sweat mode for Sparky. So, can you help me win £1,000? Wait, Crops, are you British? I was not aware of this. Kinda British? How can you be kinda British? Do you just drink like half a cup of tea and like only colonize half the world? Art-related stuff? Supercell doesn't care about capital now? Bro, they haven't cared about capital in God knows how long. They haven't cared about builder base either. They only care about putting even more and more money-grubbing packs in the home village shop to milk those stupid home village gamers more and more. I might lose my Supercell creator code for that. But I'm not afraid to speak truth to power. I don't know what troops are still alive. I was in Larry, screw that. Let's take down this clan, and then we go to art. My clans now are getting bored with home villages of E-Dragon. Wait, are Electro Dragons the meta at Town Hall 18? How old is that troop? Is there nothing good that's new? That's why you gotta lobby for easy changes like the matchmaking. I don't even want that matchmaking change. I would be okay with matchmaking change if they released new CH though. If they released new CH, I wouldn't mind playing it like that. But I've played a lot of competitive already, and competitive clan capital is hard. It's too hard for a weekly raid weekend where you get 300 hits. So I'm gonna say no to that. I would not like that. They just need to do something like nerf and buff. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they did some nerfs and buffs here and there, but the thing is, Clan Capital does have a very well-balanced competitive meta. It's just, it's a little stale now because they haven't changed anything in so long. But like, in terms of balance though, it's still so much better than Home Village and Builder Base that I don't even know what to ask for. Like, they could buff the Fortress. I would probably like a small Wizard HP buff. Maybe spruce up like the dragons, like the balloons, like just nerf some air defenses, and then, I don't know. Sen is the fake face of CC. True. Barrel over here. More maps. I've said this before, but I think in order to release a new district, they would have to release CH11, because right now they're doing one new district per Capital Hall level. So they had Skeleton Park released at CH8, and then they had Goblin Mines released at CH9. If they release a new district at CH10, they would either have to give it 4 levels at CH10 or release CH11, which I think it's more likely that CH11 would happen first. I think that's the thing everyone wants the most, which is a new map. But that's also the most impractical one to ask for, because that takes the most work from them. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh, oh no. Well, that didn't work. Oh, whatever. Good enough. Best we can hope for is minute changes. Yeah, they could just change like the stats of some stuff. They could give Fortress 5,000 HP and it still wouldn't be good. Would it be good at 5,000? Maybe. At 10,000 it would probably be good. But as stands, the Fortress is a flying piece of crap. Star used Flying Fortress in his DC hit today. Did he get a 3-star? My guess is no. He was cooking. Did it work? And was the Flying Fortress better than had he used 100 truth space of literally anything else? Those are important questions. Because my guess to both of those questions is no. No, he failed miserably. You see, that's the point. That's the point. Why would you use this for 100 troop space when you can use this for 100 troop space? Second hit didn't cooked. I'll look back at the match though. Seems like I missed out. Seems like I might have missed out. Can you minor this? I don't know. Is it a bad idea to minor this? Probably. Am I going to minor this anyways? Oh yeah, absolutely will. They give a store like clan banner or decoration for clan capital, like clan tasks, all CCs are max. Yeah, they don't have a good way to spend capital gold when you're maxed. I don't think there's actually any use for it besides donating to random clans. Well, one miner is dead. Oh, no. Oh, yep. So what if they completely overhauled CC? My logic as to why they wouldn't do that? Or do you mean CC 2.0? Do you mean CC 2.0 or like completely throw away CC entirely, like remove it from the game? Like I don't think they'll remove it from the game because that would take work. And CC 2.0 would also take work, you know? The bottom line with Clan Capital is that it's a game mode that earns them no money, and it's like purposely designed to earn them no money. They've made the dollar spent to progression so terrible in Clan Capital that no one ever spends money on it. Except in, how do I put this? Except in underhanded ways. I'm not going to tell you what those are, but they exist. Would you cry if Supercell removes Clan Capital? I'm a man, I don't cry. But probably. It'd be like losing a child. But even worse than that because you actually love Clan Capital. I don't know about the child. So have any plans for this weekend? Yeah, this weekend I am grinding. So the plan is next Saturday is manga release day. I'm on pace for it. I'm basically done everything and I just have to redraw some stuff. So we are getting close, boys. Right after this attack, or at least the next attack, when I hopefully finish off this district, we'll head over to the drawing. But we're finally at the finish line. Right here. Suggest a web series? Like a manga? Well, I've been reading Idolatry. I don't know how to say it recently. That's manga I just picked up. It's like idolatry. It's a word, but I'm not good at English, so I don't know how to say it. It's an idol series. Can I name any Asian superheroes? Does One Punch Man heroes count? Moomin Rider, Saitama, Genos, Fubuki, Tatsumaki, Atomic Samurai, Zombie Man. I don't know if Garu counts now. As long as One Punch Man counts, I can keep going. We have to let Sparky die here. Oh, please, Jesus, this 30 seconds. Oh, no. Okay. We gotta blitz this stuff down, especially that Inferno. Inverter towers melt the triple Larrys if you don't get it down. But that's good enough. Good enough. So would you microwave your firstborn? You know, usually people would ask, like, would you rather kill a baby or rather do something else? Not like, would you willingly and gladly kill your baby for no reason? Just out of the blue. Like usually people make it a hypothetical scenario where there's like other stakes there. I don't think I would, you know, straight up just rinse that thing. I don't know what bro is on about. Usually there's some greater purpose, you know what I mean? Alright, what's the kill here? You definitely want to Frost Rage. You can have another one, but like I still don't see the value there. You know? Like technically you can keep going. But why? Just a lot of archers here? Does that sound good? Let's just snipe some buildings at the start, see if we can pull any traps. We don't have graveyards, but hopefully that's not a problem. Let's see if there's a bomb on the right of that peak. It looks like there isn't. Let's hog here. Oh wait, we have graveyards from the first day. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, this is really good. Sen is in his natural habitat. True. Luka Doncic is here. Good clan, please. Good clan. Ooh. 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 This one... It's maxed, but this could be doable. They move some of the defenses to the middle, especially this cannon is a problem. Wait, so chain. Hopefully the Sparky goes left and we can maybe eye dragon this cannon in the middle. Alright, let's see if this is doable. We barrel here, eye dragon here. This spear thrower kind of sucks. Let's hope they didn't move any traps, because that would be very sad. Ooh, that Tesla. I think that Tesla's fine, actually. Wait, pause. We can chip it down here. That other Tesla, on the other hand, I don't know about that one. This eye dragon needs to be great, okay? Just good won't be good enough. What did I do to deserve that? Oh my god, bro! You're disgusting. Okay. When I said I need a good eye dragon, that's not exactly what I meant, but close enough. Alright, I think we're cooked. We might be cooked, chat. We might be cooked, chat. We don't have a giant to tank everything over there on the left too. Ouch. Sparky's getting farmed. We have to barb chip down the wizard tower. Let's get the cleanup going here too. Maybe we're late on that ram at 6 o'clock. Ram. Oh no. Yeah, that barrel and then the eye dragon. That kind of cooked us. We got kind of fried there. Well, Balloon Sky's got a new record this week, hopefully, but maybe not. If we keep getting clans like these. Screw you. Screw you! There's a rumor going around that Luke and Failson is the same person. I think they're different. I'm gonna say this is not possible. Yeah, this is not possible. All right, let's do a little bit of art and then call it quits. Like I said, I'm pretty much done and I just have to clean up some art and redo some pages for a release next Saturday. So let's do a little bit of work. But yeah, Raid Weekend stream over for now. And I just gotta finish up some pages. Does Sushi have colon BS? No, everyone got demoted a couple weeks back. The only people who can get Ko will do it by democracy. I will fund your manga into an animation studio. Don't worry, I'll fund it myself. My manga will sell so much that we'll have our anime one day. Did Sen have a power trip? That's right. Balloon Skies gets run like a dictatorship. Whatever I say goes. And everyone else just has to suffer my wrath. Sam, would you become a foster parent or abusive father towards your child? How do you become a foster parent to a child? Like if you have a kid already, how do you become a foster parent to it? Isn't that like, how does that work? Is Sen a god? Or have a god complex? He just uses slaves in the server. That's right. All my mods, I keep them in my basement. I don't pay them wages, and I have them fend for themselves. They eat the rats and termites that are down there, and I don't pay them a single cent as they slave away for me. In exchange, I give them power on the server. How much am I selling my art? Well, at the start, it's gonna be free. Like, I'm not gonna paywall the chapters or anything. Eventually, I do want to get published though. And from there, it's, I guess, whatever the market rate for mangas are. I think mangas are pretty cheap. He also recently captured Anshu as an admin slave. Yeah, we lost Gom, he escaped. He escaped captivity. He found freedom in the light. But now with Anshu, we've learned our lesson. He's not seeing the light of day. He's not getting any vitamin D from the sun. Godman's not an admin anymore. He stepped down. He did good work. Take care, Spike. I'll see you tomorrow, boys. But yeah, this was a page that was already done but I wanna change it up. Because I think the original one didn't work as well. Let's get rid of the other one for now, and let's color it in. What are the chances of getting a disease from eating fish? I thought fish doesn't give you diseases. Like, you don't get salmonella from fish, but you'll get it from raw chicken. And like the Japanese, they eat raw fish all the time in their sushi, even though they don't like people calling it that. So I think fish is usually safer if you prepare it, at least better. Another layer, and then start coloring. There's this layer. Let's do the, how do I want to do the coloring? I was thinking it's gonna be all white. Probably the front side in white. This needs to be smaller. Go really rough. This page is going to be more stylistic than anything. Sushi has very bad taste when you tried it. Wait, why is your name Sushi then? Why'd you name yourself after something you don't like? I generally don't like sushi that has like the raw fish though. I usually eat everything else. How do I get the mouth right? Guess just thicker? Nah. That looks fine. Take care, 02. And I'll finish this off stream. Make good progress here. But yeah. Oh, we forgot the hand. Let's draw in the hand real fast. Yeah, I'll finish this up off stream. And I'll see you guys all later for now. Yeah, thank you all for all coming out today. I'll fix the chat for next stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST, as usual. Have I ever tried Kobe meat? I don't know what that is. Is that kind of Japanese meat? Try BL non-default. I saw that one earlier. That one wasn't doable kick. Yeah, I don't know what Kobe meat is. I just know like the classic ones like sashimi. And just that one actually, lol. Send check Alabama Hot Pocket. Every time I hear Alabama, I get reminded of the cousin dating over there. Does that have something to do with incest? Check Urban Dictionary. Okay, yeah, it probably does. See you, everyone. Take care.